Some women don't chase, and yet they're never forgotten. She walks with quiet hips, calm hands, and eyes that do not beg. Not for love, not for closure, not even for answers. And he feels her absence like heat that lingers long after the flame is gone. He'll never admit it, but he notices everything. Not the way she laughed or what perfume she wore, but something far more dangerous, far more silent, something primal, something ancient, something his ego couldn't quite hold. He meets her the way most men meet the sacred feminine unconsciously, projecting, pretending he's in control. She doesn't interrupt his illusions. She lets him believe he's leading, because true power never has to announce itself. But even in stillness, he notices, and though he may boast of conquest, his body knows better, because her silence speaks to something deeper than the flesh. The first thing he'll never admit noticing is the way she doesn't flinch. Not when he pulls away, not when he disappears, not when he tests her with absence, hoping to feel more significant in his own emptiness. Most women panic, most beg, most perform. But she waits like a mirror-cold ancient still, because she knows. When a man tries to provoke pain and she offers peace, he's left staring into his own shadow, and the shadow does not blink. The second thing he notices is how she sees him, and doesn't try to save him. That, above all, terrifies him. She doesn't nurture his wounds in exchange for breadcrumbs. She doesn't mother the boy trapped inside the man. She doesn't mistake potential for presence. He tries to provoke her softness, with silence, with distance. But her detachment isn't a strategy, it's a frequency. Because the feminine at her highest form is not performance, it's presence, and presence requires no explanation. So he spirals in confusion, trying to figure out if she's playing a game or if she really doesn't need him. What he doesn't understand is that both can be true. The third thing he obsessively notices is how she lets him go without punishing him, not with rage, not with passive aggression, not even with closure. She just vanishes, like fog at dawn, and it kills him, because the male ego survives off being seen, even in hate. But she withdraws all light, all warmth, all reflection, not because she's cruel, but because she's done waiting for a man to meet her where she already stands. He doesn't know what to do with that, because no one taught him that when a woman detaches in silence, it's already over. Not the relationship, the illusion. Some men wake up when they lose her. Others only remember her in fragments, in the curves of another woman's laugh, in the echo of a voice that doesn't tremble when it says goodbye. But he always remembers. He remembers the woman who didn't try to prove her worth, the one who knew she was whole, even when he mistook her calm for coldness. He remembers how she walked away, without a single word, and how that silence roared louder than any scream. This is what they'll never tell you. The feminine doesn't need to fight for power. She only needs to remember it. Because the woman who walks away in silence isn't weak. She simply sees more.